In this video, I'm going to show you how you can get funded with $100,000 in trading capital through a crypto prop firm and how you can keep 90% of the profits that you generate with this. Now, when it comes to trading, the biggest asset that you can have is the capital that you trade with. It makes such a big difference. In fact, it actually makes the difference between being able to make it with trading as a full-time thing or just continuously losing money because you over risk. Now, think of it this way. If you have $1,000 to trade with and you make 1%, that's only $10 that can barely buy you a Starbucks coffee. But if you have $100,000, then 1% is $1,000, and $1,000 can buy you quite a few lunches and dinners. And obviously, exponentially, as you scale that up, if you have $500,000, 1% becomes $5,000. If you have $1 million, 1% becomes $10,000. It's the same trade, the same 1% profit, but the capital makes all the difference. So if you have no capital and you're trading with only a few $1,000s, then what it causes is this stress and this pressure to have to take more trades, to have to take bigger risks, to oversize just to be able to get a decent profit that is actually worth something in dollar terms. And that is where most people get wrecked. If you over risk, you lose too much, you lose the account, you can tilt, you start to FOMO, you start to chase it, and as a result, you basically never make profits and you blow your accounts very, very quickly. Whereas if you have enough capital to work with, you only need to take very few and very calculated, precise trades to be able to still make significant profits. Even if you have $100,000 in trading capital, if you make 5% a month, which is pretty doable, it's good, but it's pretty doable. 5%, that's $5,000 a month. That is more than an average full-time income, right? So then you don't have to go and chase those trades, and you can take your time. If you make 2 or 3 or 4 or 5%, and you can scale your capital through different prop firms. But in this specific example, I want to show you all about a new crypto-focused prop firm that can fund you with up to $100,000 in capital. So let's dive straight in. Now, assuming you already know what a prop firm is, basically a prop firm is a company that provides traders with access to capital in return for a percentage of the profits generated. There are a number of ways that prop firm can help you become a better trader. One of the most important things the prop firm can do is provide you with access to capital. So basically what it is, it's a company that has capital and it's looking for traders. So traders who don't have a lot of capital, who want that, it's basically just matching traders with capital. And the prop firm is obviously a business. So how it operates, it needs to protect its own funds. Of course, it can't just go and give $100,000 to any random person. So it has what is called an evaluation, where you have to purchase this as a trader, okay? And this usually costs about 1%, 0.8 to about 1% of the capital. And I'll show you in a second how that works. You purchase the evaluation, kind of like a driver's license test. You can't just go and drive on the road without having taken the test and gotten your driver's license, right? In the same way, you have to take this prop firm evaluation and trade on a demo account within certain rules that they give you. Usually it just means being able to make 10% profit without losing more than 6% of the accounts. Once you prove that you can do this for the paid test, if you pass, you get the $100,000 real money account, and then you can trade with that and you keep the lion's share of the profits that you make. Usually it's anywhere between 75 and 90%, meaning if you have a $100,000 account, you make $10,000 in profit, you can keep up to 90% of that gets paid out to you as the trader. And you can see how interesting this is already because you only pay for that $100,000 account. We'll look at the prices in a second. Let's say you pay about $800 for that account. If you pass it the first time and you make $9,000, that's a huge ROI from very little risk. So introducing Breakoutprop.com. They are relatively new. They're actually run by some traders on Twitter. I'll show you in a second who's behind this. So just to show you, Trader Main on Twitter is behind this. He's the founder of Breakoutprop, and you can see he has a huge following, 443,000 followers, and he's here making educational content. He's been around in a long time. He's doxed. You can see he's always here sharing his information, and it's all that's just something that's really good to see, that you know who's behind this, that it's legitimate, right? So we have the Breakoutprop account over here that you can follow and you can check out on Twitter also. They already have 18,000 followers here, and you can see all the information. And what's really cool here, they give you all this information no trading restrictions, no profit limit, no maximum risk rule, no consistency rule, no news trading restrictions, and all of this is just very, very important to know. So it's kind of interesting to know that it's not just some random person. They are well respected within the crypto trading community. They're public figures. You know who's behind this. Okay, so you can see they're called Breakout Trading. And by the way, if you sign up to an account with these guys, if you use my link down below in the description, it should give you a bit of a discount off the price, and that way you just get a better deal all around. So if you are going to sign up with an evaluation with Breakout Trading, click the link, use that in the description down below. So you can see here, this is the website, and you'll be able to see everything that they offer. Basically just a trading platform. Now Breakout, what they use is the BYBIT API. So the cool thing about this prop firm specifically is that it's only focused on crypto. There's many different prop firms that focus on everything from Forex to indices to gold, and some of them have maybe Bitcoin and Ethereum and a couple pairs. No, this is nothing related to Forex or stocks or metals at this point in time. It's purely crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the nice thing is because they're using the BYBIT API, you get access to trade all these different coins. So that's something that I'll show you in a second when I actually walk you through it. So basically you get how it works is you can choose an evaluation, and you can choose a one-step or a two-step evaluation. One step meaning you get one shot at it, and if you hit the target profits, then you pass and you get funded right away. So you can see the account sizing over here and the pricing. So you can get as little as a $5,000 account, which only costs you 55 bucks to pay for the test, the evaluation fee. And then if you pass that, you get $5,000, where you can keep up to 90% of that. You can go up to as high as $100,000, and you can see the price for that is $800. You pay for the evaluation one time, $800. If you pass the first time around and you hit 10% on your evaluation, you pass, you get $100,000 to trade with, and you can keep up to 90% of the profits that you make with that. The cool thing is your maximum risk to this, even if you get funded with $100,000, is only losing that $800 evaluation fee. So once you get the $100,000 in funding, there are of course rules. You're not allowed to lose more than 6% of the account. So if you lose more than $6,000, they cancel your account, you've broken the evaluation and the funded contract, and then you lose the account and you've lost the $800. That is it. You are not liable for any of the losses that you have. So if you lose $6,000, you don't pay $6,000. That doesn't come out of your pocket. You just lose your evaluation fee, and you can simply go and try again. So if you get funded and you blow the account, then you can come back and you can buy a new challenge. And if you get past the challenge again, then you get funded again. So this is very, very cool. And if you know how to trade and you are a profitable trader, this is an amazing way to get access to more capital with minimal risk to yourself. You're basically risking $800 to potentially make tens of thousands of dollars from that 100K account if you know how to trade. That's what's so good about it. Now, obviously for them, you might be wondering, like, why are they doing this? Number one, they keep 10% of the profits that you make for them. So imagine they get hundreds or thousands of profitable traders that are all making money in these markets that are just generating them 10% of their earnings. Imagine all their profitable traders are making 10 million a year. That's making them 1 million a year just for absolutely doing nothing. And number two, of course, it is a business. So the percentage of people who take these evaluations, there's obviously going to be a decent percentage that take these evaluations that fail, that blow the account, and then the company gets to keep the evaluation fee. So obviously it is a business from their end, but it is completely legitimate. The founders are doxed. It's run by reputable people, and so far in my experience, yes, I've passed a funded account. I've gotten all the trading details, the funded account details. In my opinion, it works perfectly so far. I haven't encountered any issues, which is why I've made this review video, because I really do think it's unique. I think it's the first one that I've experienced, real crypto-focused prop firm that works. No BS, no hidden rules. None of that stuff. So I really do think it's good, and if you're looking for that, give it a try. Use the link in the description down below to create an account with them and to buy your first evaluation package. Now you also get a two-step account, which basically means that you have to take 2 steps to completing the evaluation, which means you get the demo account first that you have to trade on to run and hit a certain profit target, and then you have to do it a second time. You can see here, it actually tells you here. So okay, so on $100,000, the first step goal is $5,000, so it's 5%, and then the second step goal is $10,000, which is 10%. So as you can see, it's only slightly cheaper with $725 versus $800. In my personal opinion, I always like the one steps. It's completely doable in my opinion, and it just makes more sense to just go for the one-step goal. Now, other things you need to know, obviously very easy. They have a very nice app that works both on Apple and Android. It makes it easy to trade on the go, or even just if you're at home but you're still watching the charts on your computer, but you just execute on the app. It works very nicely, so that is cool to see. So just to show you how this works, this is the web browser app, so you can trade on there, but like I said, you can also trade on the mobile app, which is also very easy to do. And the cool thing is it just works basically like any type of platform. You have all the BYBIT pairs here, so you can see Bitcoin, Ethereum, you have Pepe, you have BCH, you have Doge, like it's all here, and you can simply just trade this. And if you want to trade, of course, you can buy or sell. It's very simple how it works. You've got the stop loss and the take profit calculator, so you can see how many lots you want to trade. You can see over here. You can set that all, and it says your projected loss. So it works very easy, very simply. And this is an account, this is an evaluation 100K that I passed. You can see it hit $110,000 balance. So that is the profit objective that gave me a funded account here for $100,000. And yeah, that's basically how it works. It's very, very simple. You need to run it up to 110,000, 10% profit for the one step, without losing more than 6%. And then you get the funded account, which looks exactly the same as this. You get the same dashboard. You can trade whatever pairs you want. So my recommendation would be just to do your charting in TradingView, look for your setups there, and then just hit the buy or sell buttons within the app, whether it's on the browser or whether it's on the mobile app. And then you can just manage your risk that way. I think it's very, very cool to do. So obviously the key thing here is that you need to know how to trade. You need to be profitable at trading. And if you don't yet have a profitable trading strategy and you want to learn from me, that's also something I do. I provide the education. I've got a complete 60-lesson course about trading, how to read charts, all the different setups, how to manage risk. And if you want to learn about that first, I put the link in the description down below. You can join my VIP membership. It's more than 2,800 members. I've got a private Discord in where I share daily charts, updates, also trade ideas that you could potentially even model to be able to take these breakout evaluations, and that way you can learn more. So if you're already a good trader or you're already in VIP and you want to sign up for the evaluation, use the link there down below. And if you want to join my VIP and you want to learn how to trade, I've also added the link down below in the description. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.